got too many buttons. I'm still trying to wake up with the Red Bull. Here we go. We're gonna shoot stuff with a ship. Oh, I was reaching for my drink. Woo! Alright. There's a wall. Remember how to fly. Oh, here we go, here we go, here we go.
This could be a sticky situation here.
Woo! That's how she did. House. Alright, the words. Is there a campaign? Chamber is asking if there's a campaign. Or is more of a sandbox. Oh, I've got your sandbox right here, man. No, it's do you remember that game FTL? I don't know what that means. It works kind of like FTL. So there's a campaign, but it's random. So like after each jump, you pick where you want to go next, along whatever path, and then at the end you jump to a new sector. Let me think. How can I forget the definition. If it's, I always forget the difference between roguelite and rogue-like. But anyways, so what happens is like, essentially there's some story elements after each sector, it seems like, and what happens is you're essentially a clone. And that's how they explain like every death. So like when you die and come back to life, and you're another clone of whatever the last one was. And what happens is when you die, you get to spend your credits on like skills, either for your ship or your clone. The clone one, and I just found out about this last night because like there's like 3 different ships. So like the ship one only works for the ship that you're buying it for, so all 3 ships have different like abilities you can give it. But the pilot stats, they stay no matter what ship you're using. So you never, I mean, you don't lose them for the ship. Like there's a gunship I was using, and oh wait, what does this say? So like this is like some equipment stuff. Hold on, the Red Bull's still cooking in. So each one of these areas is randomly generated, and so is this overall sector map. So everything in here is like different than the last one I played. It gets harder as you go. They have a thing that pushes you, so like if I stay in this too long, like this alert will come up, and it'll say like, I think they're called the OCAR or something like that. Apparently they start explaining it every now and then. It's like a reptilian race. But if I sit in here for too long, they'll start coming in, and like waves of them will start coming in. They're like more difficult as you go. And then they got these GMB guys. Like these are like neutral. I can attack them. I did that one run where I just started attacking these guys, and they became hostile towards me. But it's just until I die, or I think what they said is like if you go 2 areas without attacking them, then they'll go back to being neutral. Or if you die, then it resets it. But so that's kind of cool. I think I'm going to try that more when because I bought the gunship, and then that's got more power to it, but it's a little bit slower and it doesn't have shields. You're gonna wait for Star Citizen? I mean, you know, by the time Star Citizen is out, we're gonna be in like our 70s, man. So I don't think we're gonna get a chance to actually play Star Citizen. He's gonna be like, oh, my arthritis is acting up. Oh yeah, and you can find like blueprints and stuff like that, and those, I think those carry over, because like in here you can go, you got systems you can repair, which, oh, I found out was really cool. Retired in plenty of time to play. Yeah, no, I thought about that too, but if you have arthritis and you can't actually play games, it ruins the whole plan, and then you're back to a rocking chair and reading a book. Okay, but yeah, see, so when your shields drop, you can get component damage. And last night I found out it was crazy. The inertial dampeners got damaged, and then my ship basically became like real physics. So like, you know, it wouldn't just stop when I stopped moving. It would just like keep floating in the same direction. So that was kind of a cool experience. You can repair these things and stuff like that if you have stuff. And then like blueprints, like they allow you to like just build stuff from scratch and get upgrades and stuff like that. See, there's the thing. I just call them OCAR, because I don't know what to call them. See, but like this one's easy because like in these standard ones, you just have to point at it. You don't even have to fly towards it. I did find out if they start shooting at you and you get damaged, it drops that percentage back down, so it kind of makes it more difficult if you got like a bunch of guys chasing you. And I bought a pilot upgrade that allows me to see like the risks for each of these areas, so I can like choose easier paths to get through. Trying to think. That's the basics. Like I've seen maybe I think 3 or 4 cutscenes, including the intro one. Cutscenes are just kind of like, it's kind of like a comic book kind of style where it's basically still, but I mean it's still cool, and they're like explaining stuff. So I don't know how involved it's gonna be. Yeah, I've thought about retirement and stuff like that. That's been many of my thinkings as a young lad. Be like, oh yeah, I'll just wait till I'm retired to play all the games, and then it's just like, oh yeah, and then like I'll be old and I probably won't even know how to use the technology, or like I just won't have good enough eyes to use VR. I'm really banking on those cybernetic implants. I'm just Yeah, but so far this has been a pretty fun game, and it's like easy to like if you just want something to fill up like in between time, because you can pick up, play a couple things, save, and it just like saves where you left off. So you aren't really locked down for like hours of gameplay or anything like that, which I think is pretty cool. Because sometimes like especially like this week, I've been waking up like a couple hours early sometimes, and I'll just play like a couple rounds before work, and that's kind of cool. And then like it's just like, oh, time to go, and then I just like I just quit out, and it's not like it's not like there's a big issue or anything. Wait, what do you mean? That you're gonna live to? I think you're gonna live to retirement. Oh yeah, last night I was playing a whole bunch of games. I played like a little bit of I started playing a little bit of that the Day of the Tentacle remastered. Oh, it's so good. It's just as good as I remember. Yeah, but since you get to upgrade like your ship and your guy, it's like you naturally will get better in the game. Like it just naturally gets easier to like stay alive longer and stuff like that. So it's pretty. I don't know. So far, it just keeps me coming back. It's pretty fun. What? Wait, what? It's only like $3 right now? I didn't know that. That sucks because I think I bought it back before the sale started. I just started playing it recently though. Dang it, every time I always miss it. I started checking out Helldivers too. That's pretty fun. I was playing that with Steve the other night. I only got to play a couple missions. I was gonna see if he wanted to play it in today. So I think he's working on something today. So I don't know if I'll get to play with him today. I might just play a couple rounds by myself, or see if somebody in chat wants to play. I mean Discord. Apparently, man, for real, that Helldivers is pretty cool. Echo, he's in Discord. Yeah, that dude, yeah. Man, I might need you to explain to me the whatever the Steam crazy stuff is this time. I started looking at it a little bit today. I was like, wait, I gotta collect stickers or something? I'm like, what the hell is all this? Why can't they just make it very simple and stick with it, so it's like you don't have to learn something completely new every time? Yeah, he's the guy that also he helped Josh build like the well, no, he built the table and it helped him put up the shelves and everything. Wait, did you already have that? Because I wanted to, Off-World. I was interested in playing Off-World Trading Company. That one looked pretty good. I mean, I kept all the reviews looked good for it, and it looked like it was pretty neat. I don't think there's any. Well, I'm not gonna say combat. I saw that there was like, you know, espionage kind of stuff in it, but I mean, I was just looking for like a builder, and it looked like it was multiplayer. Jupiter expansion. I'll have to check it again then. So wait, was it the expansion that was on sale, or was it the base game for Off-World? Oh, okay, I got you. Alright, I'll have to check that out. Maybe I can grab that. Because I think that's multiplayer, right? Oh, I didn't realize they were gonna have that system in that. I was watching videos on it, but I didn't hear that part. That'll be cool. That's it. But the downside. That's what I was telling Matt. The downside is like I've been putting off playing XCOM 2, and now that they're getting that expansion, I'm probably gonna wait for that before I play it. Just because like I still remember what the first one I had so much fun with, but the problem was that like I played it, and then when I tried to play the expansion, it's like I didn't want to start over. And like I started over and I played like halfway, I think, and then I was just like, yeah, I mean, everything's kind of the same except that there was just some extra new things into it. So like if I wait for this new expansion, then bam, it's like getting one big game. Oh, whoops, I missed this. Oh yeah, dude, and I picked up the Transformers game. I haven't played it yet, but I was just like, I remember seeing that before, and it was on sale, and I was like, oh man, I really want to try this out. Just because it looks just like the old cartoon. Hold up, let me check real quick. Find out what the name of it is. If I can figure out how to, boop. Just click that, click that. It's like, it's got like, the Destructicons in it and everything. I think that's what they're called. Yeah. Pretty sure that's what they're called. Oh man, come on. It's not coming. Oh, there it is. There we go. There we go. Now it's coming up. Transformers Devastation. That's what it's called. I thought they were called Destructicons. I always think of the green and purple ones. Those guys. Are those Constructicons? Or I thought they were Destructicons because they're the bad guys. I thought that was like the catch.
Can't spend eternity in here, as pretty as it is.
I would appreciate if we moved elsewhere.
Oh, so they were still. See, that's weird. The Autobots and the Decepticons. I don't know. See, stuff like this is kind of. So they got levels like this where it's like it says in the top right corner, sensor impaired. So like I don't have like my normal targeting, which is kind of like frustrating. But yeah, the Transformers game, it just looks. I'm just like, it boggles my mind because I'm like, it's like a cartoon. It's like just like it. I don't know. Yeah, the ones that come together. The ones that are, they're green and purple. Yeah, Devastator. That's the guy I'm talking about. Yeah, there's like, you know, because like, what is it? The two factions are Autobots and Decepticons. And then for some reason I always thought, so it's like because they're Decepticons and bad, I always thought that the construction guys. Okay, so they are just called the Constructicons. Okay, I for some reason I always thought they were called Destructicons. You know, to go with the whole evil kind of thing. You know. But okay, that's fine. That's cool. It's been so long since I've actually you know, seen anything with them in it. Yeah, I know. I get that. Devastate. Yeah. Okay. So that I was just confused. I was very confused. I was a very confused lad. that was a long time ago. And with all these Transformer movies, I don't know what's happening anymore. And they're so long. I saw that new one, and it was so long. It was so long. Oh my God. I was tired too. I almost fell asleep during it. Not because it was like bad or anything. It was just, it's plenty of action stuff. It was just such a long movie. I'm just sitting there like, you're explaining too many things. It was crazy. It's like there's a point in a movie They all, no, honestly, they all felt like really long, like longer than they needed to be to me. There's a point in a movie when you're just like, this movie's about to end. And then with that one, it's like, I had that feeling, and it was like, no, we're only like halfway through this movie. They're starting a whole new, another story. A whole nother conundrum that they have to deal with. Did you see the new one? I gotta teach you how to talk in public scenarios. You have to use vague words like, if I can get a hold of it, or if it happens to cross my path.
And deposited.
Really? Oh man, it was pretty good. I liked it. I went and saw it in the theaters. It was, I guess, it was way better than I thought it was gonna be. I guess that's the main thing. No, I was just saying that about the Transformers movie because I was, if anybody I know, out of anybody I know, I would think that you would be the most disappointed with it. Because, especially, like some people I talked to, I was like, oh yeah, did you see the new one, and did you see the animated movie? And they're like, no, I haven't seen the animated movie. I was like, oh, okay. See, so when you see the anime movie and then you see this new one, you're just like, oh, why did they do that? It's Power Rangers. I had to see that one. Well, I mean, and I was curious about the Transformers one because I forgot why I initially wanted to go see it, but the one I missed in theaters was the Alien movie. So I'm really like eager for that one to come out, like on video. I don't think it's in theaters anymore, but I mean, last time I checked, it wasn't. So. Yeah, I know. I said the same thing about the Transformers. Like, I was like, there's, they don't even look like they actually are. Like the old cartoons and everything. It was just like
a direct monetary reward for your endeavors.
They actually, like, you could tell. It's like, okay, that is part of a truck. That is part of a car. Now it's like there's things spinning and whirling all over the place, and it's like, I feel like they've spent too much money on this computer graphics for this transformation sequence. It takes like, 5 seconds. It doesn't even look like the components work together. I do want to see the Spider-Man. I like that guy when he was in the I forgot what it was. It was the Avenger movie or whatever it was. Oh, whoops! I totally just ran into that thing. Oh, cool! It blew up and I got it. But Wonder Woman, it's like I want to see, but that's not as high on my radar. I mean, I'm sure it's gonna be good. The Wonder Woman, I mean, I think it'll be good anyway. But I guess it's because I don't really know how much they can do with Wonder. But then again, it's like I really like that Captain America. I think I was the only person that liked the first Captain America. Everybody else was like, oh, it's so boring. I like the whole, you know, the small guy getting his comeuppance. That's not the right word, but you know what I'm saying. Wait, Wonder Woman's a DC movie? Oh, okay, okay. Yeah, I should have figured that. Sensors. My sensors are still impaired. Oh man, have you seen videos of people playing the Star Trek? I forgot what it's called. The VR Star Trek one. I remember the characters, not their I guess the creators would be the figments in that reality. Ouch. Oh, dude, man. I was watching, I think it was Ezekiel the Third, him and JP, and I think her name's Aurelia or something like that. They were all playing it together. It was so cool. But the downside is, like, you have to have like a VR headset to, I think, to even play it. But you know, especially for the full immersion. But man, yeah. I'll try and actually, I wonder if I can grab it real quick. Doot, doot, doot. Yeah, so it's like trying to get like 3 people with VR stuff. I mean, it's like you're definitely not going to be playing with friends at that point. Hold on one second. Let's see here. Okay. This is that's part 2, but I would start from there because part 1 they spent a lot of time trying to get their connections working. Not because it's hard to connect with it necessarily, but like one of the people had just got like a I think it was a PlayStation console, so they had no idea how the interface was working or anything like that. So they just didn't know like what buttons to press or anything else, or like where the menu systems were. But that part 2 starts out like when they're getting used to like. Oh, this is a service station. Yeah, I'm gonna go here. Nope, never mind. I don't need this. That's a crappy service. Oh, I'd blow you up if I thought I could do it, but this place sucks. I can't find anything. They messed up my sensors. Wait a second. Let me check this. Boom. Ooh, I can build heavy missiles too. I forgot about that. Awesome, awesome. Oh yeah, I told you I got the oh, I gotta dust this off. I got that Naga Hex, you know? The thing that's weird is like these buttons aren't like, they numbered them. It's like 1, 2, 3, and then it's 4, 5, 6, and then 7. Instead of, I don't understand why they didn't just go like in a circle, you know, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, you know, going around like that. I mean, I can always remap them and stuff when I'm in the game, and you know, just remap the game buttons, but then visually I can't look at it and be like, oh. But I'm still trying to get used to that. But it's weird. I don't understand why they just didn't keep going in one order. Or just make the buttons not numbered. That might have been even easier, yeah. Alright, let's get out of this sector. The only thing that I've heard that it sounds like they were talking about with the with that Star Trek game is, man, there's dust everywhere. Is the what is it? I think there's only 2 ships you can pilot right now, like the classic one, and like I don't think it's the next generation ship. I think it's a more modern one. Modern. That's such a relative term. Okay, well, I don't know what that means. Tell Becky to go into Twitch and get on and talk to you in chat, and then no one misses anything. Oh goodness. Oh, I had Taco Bell for dinner. Missile turret. I don't know what that is. Oh, I can't use that. But for lunch, I had like a salad. Well, yeah, it's like a smoothie salad kind of thing. So, I think it all balances out, you know? That's what I'm thinking. That's not a drone. Oh gosh. Ouch. is that other? I'm just gonna get out of here. I get you. There are some things that I'm like, the main thing is I feel like the combat kind of narrows down to just basically what you see me do is like just like circle around. And I think the only way that gets more difficult. See, like this is kind of fun, like hiding behind stuff, but you can't do that a lot. But then like the gunship, it doesn't have any shields, which makes the gameplay a little bit different, but it's got like different weapons and stuff. It's got like a turret. I like this ship because it's pretty fast. And then there's a scout ship I haven't got to try yet. It's like light. I think what I want to do is buy the scout ship and just try and like run through everything, like without like fighting or collecting stuff. Like just burn through the systems and see how far I can get, like how many sectors I can go through. So you got stuff like this, like these are mines. One time I came across like a battleship, but that only happened once. Oh yeah, that sounds good. That sounds just like X3, man. That's a different game. Yeah, this is more along the lines of like what do you call it? It's got those rogue elements in it and building up your character. So it's got that kind of a feel to it. I also got Enter the Gungeon, which I haven't played yet, and oh, what was the other one? I think there was another kind of rogue game. Oh yeah, I got Fury. I've been playing that. That's fun, but it takes me a little time to get through that. Like I think I'm only on like the third boss or fourth boss, something like that. And that's like a lot of hours. Like just getting the patterns down and everything. And the timing on the blocks. Off-World Trading Company. I gotta remember that. Have you played Off-World Trading Company yet? I wonder how the multiplayer works in that. Like if we start a game, do we have to finish it, or can we like come back to it? Is this the one? Yeah, okay. I don't know. I'm just saying you should get Day of the Tentacle. Because Day of the Tentacle. And it looks so good. It looks so good. I was playing it the other night. And Josh was watching me. And he's like, that character looks like Scott with long hair. And I mean, you probably know which character he's talking about. And I was like, yeah, I guess it does. Or I guess, yeah. Man, that guy's pretty strong. Zap zoom.
It sure is beautiful here.
Do not allow your general sense of amazement to distract you from the more pertinent dangers.
Are we any closer to our destination?
Our objective will be reached in due course. Clearing our path there is our primary current concern.
Oh man, okay.